मुझे तेरी जरूरत है, मुझे तेरी जरूरत है। मुझे तेरी जरूरत है। ओह, गर्मी तो थी भाई देख। आई यू एफ सी कौन था? तेजस। आई आई यू एफ सी तो है, लेकिन आई यू एफ सी में कौन था? मुझे तेरी जरूरत है।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim. One of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class. There wasn't a defender in Europe who didn't fear this guy.
Looking for a runner. Chips it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Pelé, looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! They've scored! Lacking
Nice.
for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
So, a breakthrough already. And smartly reclaimed. He won't be happy with that one. That pass has been well intercepted.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Some really good ball movement. Shot, surely! Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Gerrard getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good effort! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
India are sitting pretty. 2-0. Chance! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
And the shot! And that is quite wonderful. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So could they be onto something? It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power...
And he shoots! And that's a good finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, That is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Diego Forlan.
So off we go again.
Coming on the field is...
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pele. Vitinha, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bale. Great vision. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Bale! Pirlo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Pirlo. Azar, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he's managed to get free.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Can he get on the end of this? Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. And this is Bale. Referee has just said play on. Fernandes. This is a promising build-up. Rijkaard. Cannavaro cuts it out. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get... It's Pele!
Substitution in progress.
India have their second corner now. Towering! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's having a hit! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
चुगलबंदी है खत्म नहीं हो
That
रही
is
कीपर की
so
तरफ
good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So now the difference is 3. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rijkaard. Dembele. Van Dijk. Vitinha. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Just a
So
quick
what do you
reminder
take
today
away from it all, Jim?
मुझे तेरी जरूरत है
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
And that is well cleared. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hullet. He shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is a little undercooked. Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And here's Cruyff. Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's the throw. Yamal touches it back. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Kadiolu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Matthäus. Time and again they are repelled.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Batistuta. Seedorf. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That has been knocked clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Matthäus engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Bale. It's Bale! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please turn towards
Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
coming on the field.
Milan with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Cruyff. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Donatoni. And they win it back again. And it's Cruyff. Good take, and is he in? And that was very necessary. Tries to pass it through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Hullet.
Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he cuts out the supply. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! And needless to say, that deserved better.
राम राम भाई,
Well, that
अजय
comes
भाई,
down as wasteful
बढ़िया
again.
हालचाल
The pass
एकदम
broke
बढ़िया।
the line and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Donatoni. And he's intervened well there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Nearly, but not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find a net. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thinks one through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Seedorf. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Conte. In he goes again! And with that, the end.
बढ़िया भाई,
Milan have
अर्शदीप
done
भाई
it.
एकदम बढ़िया।
Their solitary strike
सत श्री
ultimately
अकाल,
proving just
क्या हाल चाल?
enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
डेम्बले का कार्ड आएगा अब शो टाइम, लेकिन वो शो टाइम तो आपको पता है ना कैसा होगा, लाइक जिसका बूस्टर वैसा होगा जो फ्रांस के सारे प्लेयर होंगे तब वो एक्टिव होगा, वैसा बूस्टर के साथ आएगा। तो क्या फ़ायदा होगा उसका बता। फिर भी अच्छे स्टेट्स होंगे मेरे पास। नो अच्छा है, बढ़िया है वो। अच्छा वो आपके पास वो है क्या, ये एंकरमैन जो मिला था अभी रोनाल्डो के पैक में? रोनाल्डो के पैक में मिला था, किस पैक में मिला था? मेस्सी वाले पैक में मिला था। लेकिन स्टेट्स तो ठीक है। अब जैसा आपको तो, अब जैसे हैट्रिक वाला आएगा तो गेम में अच्छा खेला था, तो यहाँ पे भी अच्छा खेला है। लोग लोग तरस जाते हैं, एंकरमैन मिलता नहीं भाई। है कि नहीं? ये देख भाई क्या करके मानेगा। अगले थर्सडे तक है क्या वो पैक फिर?
crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol
कब
of their
आएगा भाई?
glorious history.
एक हरियाणवी में कहावत है, कब सुसे और कब सेठ। कब सुसे और कब सेठ भाई। तो वो
So
वही
it's away
बात
we go
है।
then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out a cross. He's got a decent shot too, so his teammates will be looking to bring him into play at every opportunity, I would think.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Aimed at the far side. Here's a chance!
नाइस ट्राई। वो एंकरमैन के लिए तो
Borussia Dortmund
ये
win
निकाला
their
गया
first
बस।
corner. The first in the game for either side,
गलती होगी
actually.
भाई, ये निकाल दिया मैंने बफन भाई। बहुत ज़्यादा रिग्रेट कर रहा हूँ भाई, गलत निकाल लिया, गलत।
Costa Curta.
ये तो रेटिंग
Good
बढ़ाने के
chance
लिए था
here.
ओनली।
Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Azar! It's and again.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He is through here. Rafinha stood his ground strongly. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Maldini attempts a clearance. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Yamal. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
हाँ शो टाइम तो आएगा डेम्बेले का तो भाई
What they're doing, they'll gladly take any opportunity
ये
to
तो
launch
है
that
यार
counter.
हैट्रिक मार दी बंदे ने अब भी नहीं देंगे क्या लेकिन हो सकता है वो राइट विंग का आए क्योंकि इस मैच में वो राइट विंगर ही था आरडब्ल्यूएफ खेल रहा था वो
Now it's Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
सेंटर फॉरवर्ड का तो हो सकता है ना भी दे उसका क्योंकि वो आरडब्ल्यूएफ खेल रहा था भाई उसमें तो ये बस एक देख लेना कहीं
Almost half an hour in now. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, just skips past his man.
नाइस
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
बढ़िया भाई बढ़िया
Either commit a foul and
वो
take
उसका
it for the
राइट
team, or
लेग
just
थोड़ा
not
वीक
buy
नहीं
and
नहीं नहीं नहीं
concede
नहीं
a
वीक कुछ
potential
नहीं
goal.
होगा
It's not a great
उसका
choice, Pete,
राइट और
but I
लेफ्ट
think
दोनों
I
वीके
do look
वेरी
forward
हाई होगा
in
मतलब
that
वो
position.
लेकिन ये है कि भाई
Chance here.
वो
We
आएगा
have
जो
the
है
first
वो थोड़ा
chance
सा
from a dead
आरडब्ल्यू
ball
आएगा फिर
situation. Pirlo! Oh, special! That is a special goal.
फिर लो
A finish right from the top drawer. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Looking to play him in. This is Hazard. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's intervened well there. No way through. And the pass is intercepted. Pull it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nice looking ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff powering forward here. That's it, 45 minutes up.
मेरे पास तो कोई अटैकिंग दिख के भी नहीं था फिर भी करने के लिए स्किप कर दिया तेरे पास तो बफन था
Milan
क्या
leading
करूं
by 1 at the break.
हाँ प्रोलिफिक विंगर होगा भाई
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their
क्या
efforts
करें चल
deserved
ठीक है अब जैसा
that little
क्या
bit
करूं
more.
एक कंटेंट ये मिल सकता है बस इसको अगर रिलीज करूंगा तो
It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0
इसके
at the break.
इसके रिलीज करने का एक कंटेंट मिल सकता है
The second half is up and running. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Juve going about things with real menace. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Beckham. He's got away. That's going across. There's the header! He's got a goal!
कल
devoid
ओली
of
से
any
को
complexity,
हराया
but
रैंक 9
boy
को
was that
डिवीजन में,
certain.
2400
Yeah,
रेटिंग
but
थी
I think
इसकी,
most of the credit has
32
to go
रन
for the ball into the box, Peter.
फिर
Just
आपकी
came in
कितनी
at
थी?
the perfect time
वैसे भी
and the
मेरे पास
perfect
रूमनी
angle.
और शेवचेंको और डेविड ब्लीज और ब्लाटर गुलिट है, क्या करूँगा डेम्बेले का, कोई फ़ायदा नहीं भाई, सेवा है तो कोई ज़रूरत नहीं भाई, मुझे नहीं लगता प्रोफिल ना वही होगा भाई,
Just one
लगता
in it
नहीं है तो
now.
भी वो
Well,
आपको
we have
जब
a
दिखेगा
very
ना गेम में
different
तब
game on
आपको
our
लग
hands
जाएगा।
now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. And the shot!
ओह माय गुडनेस,
And that has fair fizzed. Hazard clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
1988 तो 32 प्लस मिल गए, 2000 प्लस हो गई होगी फिर आपकी, 32
And
प्लस
it's
भी तो मिल
Messi.
गए।
Can he get on the end of this? Played out towards the right wing. That's a sharp pass. Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Yamal. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. And he welcomes it in. That's been cut out. Well played. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
एक्सलेशन बर्स्ट कहाँ एक्सलेशन बर्स्ट होती नहीं भाई, ये एम्बाप्पे और डेम्बेले कोनामी का बिजनेस बन गया है ये, भाई बिजनेस तो क्या बन गया, वो बंदे खेलते अच्छा है तो बार बार कार्ड आता है उनका, ये भी तो आप समझो, अगर मान लो कार्ड उसका किसी बंदे का कार्ड बार बार आ रहा है तो इसका क्या मतलब है, इसका मतलब है कि वो खेल अच्छा रहा है गेम में भाई, इसका यही मतलब हो सकता है और उससे अलग कोई मतलब नहीं हो सकता। अबे अच्छा वो तो हो ही गया।
Milan moments now away from seeing this one out.
कल कौन जीता, वैसे मैंने तो हाफ टाइम ही देखा था बस, उसके बाद तो मैंने मैच देखा भी नहीं।
Looking for options for movement. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
मैच खत्म हो गया।
And with that, the end. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so
सेवा
easily
के
have gone the
स्टेट्स तो
other
कुछ
way.
नहीं है, लेकिन
And
अरशदी
they
भाई
are
आपको पता है
clearly
वो
so
कैसा
happy to
खेलता
have
है,
won it.
आपको ये बात तो पता ही है कि वो स्टेट
Well,
से
we are
अलग ही
back on
खेलता है
that.
बंदा।
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugful.
4-1 रहा स्कोर, ओके। मैं तो यही मानता हूँ, क्या नाम है, अरशदीप भाई, अगर अगर मेरे को मतलब स्क्वाड मिले जिसमें मेरे हिसाब से प्लेयर्स हो, और अगर कोई बंदा मेरे को बोले कि भाई 4-2-1-3 वाली फॉर्मेशन बनाओ, लाइक 2 सेकंड स्ट्राइकर, दो स्ट्राइकर 1 सेकंड स्ट्राइकर और 1 AMF 2 DMF, तो उसमें मैं सेलेक्ट करूँगा सेंटर फॉरवर्ड पे सेवा, सेकंड स्ट्राइकर पे हम लोग रखेंगे काका को, ठीक है। दूसरे सेंटर फॉरवर्ड पे रख सकते हैं हम रुम्मी को रख सकते हैं भाई। रुम्मी को इसलिए रखूँगा क्योंकि उसके बोथ साइड बोथ बोथ फिट बोथ बोथ फुट है ना, जो वो मतलब वेरी हाई पे हैं, वो किसी भी फुट से शॉट ले सकता है, तो मैं इसलिए रुम्मी को रखूँगा वहाँ पे। एएमएफ पे मैं रखूँगा गुलिट को, और डीएमएफ पे मैं रखूँगा पिरलो को, दूसरे डीएमएफ पे मैं रखूँगा विएरा को, लेफ्ट बैक में रखूँगा रोबर्टो कार्लोस को, राइट बैक में रखूँगा माल्डिनी को, या फिर थुरम भी हो सकता है, और सेंटर बैक पे जो वरेने है नया वाला, मान लो चाहे कोई भी वरेने, और एक नेस्टा, और गोल की तो भाई क्या बताएं, बस गोल की का तो कुछ बता नहीं सकते मेरे भाई। गोल की किसी टाइम पे मैं आंख बंद करके बफन को बोल देता था, लेकिन कॉलर तो क्रॉस पैमिंग के लिए सही है भाई। बस कॉलर से क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन आपकी, कॉलर क्या करके देगा आपको, हेडिंग के अलावा वो क्या करेगा उसके पास। चलो मान लिया कि भाई 10 में से एक बॉल उसने पाँव से किक मार के गोल कर दिया, तो वो कोई सेंटर फॉरवर्ड में काउंट नहीं होगा, वो ओनली क्रॉस पैमिंग के लिए ही वो बंदा क्रॉस पैमिंग के लिए बना है बस भाई। पीटर स्माइकल भी गोल देता है वो तो भाई, गोल तो देगा ही भाई, अब सेंटर फॉरवर्ड पे खेलेगा तो लेकिन मैं बताऊं क्या है ना भाई अरशदीप भाई, सेवचेंको में सारी चीजें हैं भाई। वो बंदा हेड भी मार सकता है, वो बंदा स्पीड में भी अच्छा है, वो बंदा किकिंग पावर मतलब लाइक शूटिंग में भी अच्छा है, वो बंदा पासिंग स्टेट्स भी उसके अच्छे हैं, ड्रिबलिंग भी वो कर सकता है, तो वो कोम्बो है भाई। अगर किसी बंदे के पास नहीं है कोई सेंटर फॉरवर्ड, अगर उसके पास सेवा है तो वो सेवा इनफ है भाई। बहुत बहुत अच्छा खेलता है भाई सेवचेंको। अरे ये बोल तो सकता है भाई कुछ भी, इसके पास है नहीं ना सेवा भाई, सेवचेंको है नहीं इसके पास, मेन बात तो ये है भाई, क्या समझे। दिला दे कहाँ से दिला दूँ, मेरे पास खुद नहीं है। उस बंदे को तो बोल जिसके पास हो भाई, किसी के पास दो दो हो भाई, उससे एक ले सकता है, अगर कोनामी ने कभी वो प्लेयर एक्सचेंज वाला ऑफर निकाला तो।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Pete,
Great chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone. Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure. So, a breakthrough already. Pinches it off him. That's been cut out, well played. That is good alertness. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Knocks it into space. And this is a... Can he finish? Hazard looking sharp there. Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think. Cruyff kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cafu. Great vision. And here's Pirlo. Pelé. Bullish header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cruyff. That's destined for the flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found a way through. In he goes again.
Nice Kafu.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff
Cruyff is offering a right smile there. Milan with the corner. They're first.
भाई वो खेलता है अच्छा यार कोई अब कोई ये लोग नहीं मान रहे भाई ये किसी और को बेस्ट बोल रहे हैं भाई क्या कर सकते हैं
And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front. It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity. Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball. Luis Suarez can be a real threat inside the box. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
भाई
Nicked it back promptly. Cruyff. Hazard. He's picked his way through. He has a look up. Cruyff!
ये क्यों only Marcel रिटर्न नहीं करता है क्या भाई तू
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning.
जब भी देखो मार्शल रिटर्न करेगा डबल टच क्यों नहीं करता भाई क्या क्या कमी है तेरे डबल टच में
was strong and firm. There will be Cruyff added time. And it's Roberto Carlos.
बच गया
The referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead
देखते हैं
and
भाई
that gives them something
क्या
to build
होता है
on
भाई
after the break.
मेरा मन तो भाई काका पे ज्यादा था
Just ahead then as we reach 45.
नेमार को एक सेकंड के लिए मैं छोड़ सकता हूँ काका का मेरा ज्यादा मन था भाई मजाक से हटके अगर बात करूँगा तो लेकिन अब क्या कर सकते हैं
I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0. Milan leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Real chance! He's got a goal!
लेमिन यमाल
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment. So that's 2 now without reply. Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. Pelé.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's one-on-one. Tries a shot. Relentless. Just relentless. It's all becoming so easy. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a
इसका यार मेरे को ये
delicious
समझ नहीं आता है मार्स
What a
लिटरन क्यों
finish.
करता
I
है.
mean, an instinctive finish at
सारी
that, and he
चीजें ठीक है
probably
इसकी,
didn't
लेकिन
even have
मार्स
time
लिटरन
to
ठीक नहीं है
think
बस.
about it too much.
ये साला मैं डबल टच करता हूँ, ये मार्स लिटरन करता है. लेकिन
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
An instinctive delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Cafu. Xavi Alonso. Cafu, he's found a way through. He won't be happy with that one. He's shifting through the gears here. Xavi Alonso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Xavi Alonso. Pirlo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
De Rossi. Now it's Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Looking for options for movement. Judge, surely! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Perhaps not quite
प्रोग्रेशंस
utopian,
क्या
not
दिए
what
तूने
was
क्रूफ को?
entirely
अभी दिखाता हूँ.
desired, but most
2100
importantly, they
रेटिंग
have
डन
the
ले
result
भाई.
that was of
2100
paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Just a quick announcement.
मेरा भी
Voted
200
man of the match, and
2050 हो
deservedly
गया
so.
वैसे. ले भाई. दो भाई
Would you
दोनों
summarise
तबाही भाई.
what
क्या
we've
कर
seen
रहे
today
हो
then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Odzibit.
He knows he set his
Odzibit.
attack up perfectly.
सलाम है
And the
तुमको
players
ओजीबिट.
carried out his instructions to the letter, it would
जी
seem.
जी ब्रो, जी जी ओजीबिट. हमारा डिवीजन 1 अब होगा भाई. क्रूफ के पिप्पी चाहिए ना भाई आपको. ये देखो एक बार आप. अभी मेरे को बताओ इसमें मैं क्या चेंज कर सकता हूँ. 9 5 7 8 10 2 सॉरी 11 2 9 5 7 8 11 2. ठीक है. इसका बूस्टर अगर आपको मैं बताऊं तो एक सेकंड. बूस्टर, इसका बूस्टर होगा भाई. इसका बूस्टर है टेक्निक. इसका बूस्टर टेक्निक है. आज तो बढ़िया खेल रहा है तो. अरे भाई नजर इज रियल. नजर मैं यही तेरी वाली फॉर्मेशन से खेला 2K से 2100. लेकिन मैं तो नहीं खेल रहा ना उससे. मेरा तो घी खत्म हो गया उस फॉर्मेशन से. मैं तो हार रहा हूँ ना भाई. मैं तो इससे खेल रहा हूँ 4-2-1-3 से. एक बार देखो भाई अरसदी भाई, अगर कुछ चेंजमेंट की जरूरत है उसमें पीपी में, आप मेरे को एक बार बताओ अगर है तो कुछ. ओ मुझे तेरी कैसी लगी आपको वो फॉर्मेशन? वो वर्क कर रही है आपके लिए? वो अच्छी है फॉर्मेशन? वुड यू लाइक दिस टाइप ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ब्रो? मैं लिंक अप खेल रहा फुल पिरलो के पास, बड़े सही जा रहे हैं। अच्छा जी, ऐसा है क्या? चलो किसी का तो अच्छा जा रहा है भाई। तीन चार गोल तो नॉर्मल पड़ रहे। देख भाई देख, मैं अपने पीपी बता रहा हूँ, देख ले चेंज करनी है तो बता भाई, बता क्यों नहीं भाई। वो फॉर्मेशन है भाई 3-2 नहीं 3-3-4। अरसदी भाई मुझे तो 4-2-2 फॉर्मेशन से खेलना ही नहीं जाता, खेला जाता ही नहीं भाई वो फॉर्मेशन। पता नहीं लोग कैसे खेल के टॉप रैंक कर लेते हैं भाई उससे। एक एक वो है बुखारी गेमिंग करके, वो भी 4-2-2 खेलता है भाई। 4-2-2 से ही करेगा वो टॉप रैंक भाई।
Oh, what a sight
हर
this
बार
is. The
करता है,
colour, the
हर बार टॉप
choreography, the
500 टॉप
camaraderie.
400
The fans
300
have
ऐसे
pulled out
रहता है
all
हर
the
बार ही।
stops to make this
उसकी
a
टॉप रैंक
monumental occasion.
35 है आई थिंक तो, और वो खेलता भी इसी से है भाई।
The
और
pre-match
पता नहीं
build-up
कैसे।
has been fantastic. Now, the
कल
game
खेला था ना
itself.
नूब, नूब तो तेरे को कल बताया था ना कैसे क्या होता है नूब।
So
बच
off
गया
we
तू,
go
5वां
then.
गोल नहीं पड़ा तेरे को।
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
तू बस
Yeah, Virgil
ये
van
दुआ
Dijk.
कर कि तेरे को
He's
5वां
just
गोल ना
about
पड़े।
unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle.
Shot a goal!
नाइस।
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
अर्शदीप
Milan with their first corner. The first
कल
in the game
4
for
पड़े
either
इसको।
side, actually.
4-2 था हमारा फाइनल स्कोर।
And this is Modric. Milan are
और
looking to go forward now.
4-2-2 से ही पड़े इसको कल, जो कि मैं
Where it
खेलता
came
नहीं।
from. And he's
जिस
struggled
फॉर्मेशन से मैं
fine.
कभी खेलता नहीं 4-2-2, उससे मैंने इसको कल मारे 4-2। जाने तो तू नहीं देता, तूने तो अपनी पूरी कोशिश की थी, लेकिन तेरी छील दी ना भाई मार मार के।
Van Dijk
तो तू
promptly onto that, and that is that.
अब छील दिया तो रोएगा तू, ये तो था ही, मेरे को पता था कि तू आज बोलेगा। हर हर दिन तू मैच से पहले ऐसे ही बोलता है, लेकिन फिर तेरी फट जाती है मैच के अंदर।
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Pirlo will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
अच्छा मेरे क्रॉसबार पे लगे तो वो कुछ नहीं।
Now it's Danny
तेरा ही
Olmo.
क्रॉसबार है क्या, काउंट होता है तो?
This is Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking to play him in. Del Piero. Del Piero!
वाह,
And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the
पुस्कस से
crowd
क्यों,
will stay a little
पुस्कस
quieter
कहाँ
next
बीच में
time.
आ गया? पुस्कस से बस तूने कल क्या किया था, एक तूने शॉट ट्राई किया था, वो भी गोल नहीं हुआ। शॉट, फेक शॉट ट्राई करके जो तू करता है, जो तेरी आदत है पुरानी।
Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Maldini. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pull it. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Nice sequence of passes, this. Chance!
बच गया।
Oh, split-second reaction.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these
पगलू नहीं
set
बोलते
pieces.
इसको, लॉन्ग रेंज चोदू है ये। पगलू तो ऑप्शन नहीं होता ना इसके पास, तब मारता है। पगलू क्या है ये?
Milan
पगलू तो
with
तब होता है
another
जब भाई वो
corner.
बिना मतलब
Number
इसको
2
शॉट
here.
जा रहे हैं फिर भी ये लॉन्ग रेंज मारे। पगलू तो वो होता है, चोदू है ये। टैकल प्लस लॉन्ग रेंज शूटिंग, ये है इसके पास, और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है इसके पास। फिर ये रोता है, इसको बोल दूंगा तो मैं रोएगा फिर ये।
And a few accusing looks coming his way.
7-3-6
And now a sudden
7-12
chance to
7।
counter.
श्योर ब्रो श्योर। मैं एक बार इस मैच के बाद बताना मेरे को, ख़त्म हो उसके बाद मैं ऊपर करके देख लूँगा, कोई बात नहीं।
Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Olmo. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen. And Del Piero!
मार क्यों नहीं रहा ये?
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
प्रेसिंग है।
Now, can they get him away? Great shot!
ब्रो
Goal!
पास एक नंबर निकला भाई इसका, आगे से पूरा असिस्ट अच्छा
Oh,
हुआ।
and a really telling moment. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind.
Here's a chance! And this could be
देगा
the
ये,
final
मानने का
action
नहीं
of
एक
the
और।
first half.
एक और करवा के मानेगा, फिर इसको शांति मिल जाएगी इसके मन को। कोनामी है ना भाई ये, ये तो क्या।
Stam with the clearance. That signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Traffic to be heavy after the final.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious.
इस
Peter,
साल
but
तो मैं खेल रहा ही
thankfully
नहीं
this is
इतने।
still very savable. Keep
इस साल
things
कितने
simple.
जीतता।
Keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That has not gone well. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Nicely aimed pass. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, it's Dembele. This might spell danger. Dani Olmo has found the net here, of course. Oh, it's Del Piero!
डेल पिरो के तो भी
Now
खत्म हो
that
गया
has
भाई।
posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
खेल नहीं रहा, क्या करे फिर।
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Driving on and making good progress. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Inzaghi!
कहाँ मार रहे हैं यार ये सारे,
He is desperate to get on the score
फिनिश
sheet.
फिनिश नहीं कर पा
This
रहे यार
time,
ये।
well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And this is Cruyff. He's having a hit! It's
अरे
in the
तेरा
open
भाई साहब, ये देख उसके बंदे ने थे वहां पे खड़े खड़े भी फिनिश नहीं किया, आके पाँव के ऊपर लगी फिर भी फिनिश नहीं कर पाया यार। सिट भाई, मैच के लगे पड़े हैं भाई मेरे तो। ये मैच लास्ट था ना भाई डिवीजन 1 करने के लिए, इसलिए हो रहा है ये ऐसा।
Tries to play it through. And this is Stoichkov. That's the keeper's ball. Cruyff. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
मोनेटाइज हो जाए पहले, बस पहले मोनेटाइज होना ज़रूरी है भाई।
Substitution for Milan. Number 18, Stoichkov. Number 14, Batistuta. Number 10, Stojkovic.
He's got away. Shoot! And that's a good finish.
सिंपल गोल, ओपोनेंट के लिए सिंपल गोल।
Clinches it. There really is
सारे
no
पास
way
वास
back
निकल
now.
जाते हैं भाई, ऐसा ही होता है भाई, कोई
The
बात नहीं है
lightness
तो
of
ठीक है।
step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Yamal. And that is a little undercooked.
There will be 3
Kaka.
minutes added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good-looking ball. And he welcomes it in.
चूतिए
Added time is up.
साला
And there goes
नकली
the
है
whistle.
चद।
Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this
आठ
one feels
आठ टोटल
especially
शॉट
hard to
लिए,
take.
लेकिन
Not a lot that went glaringly wrong.
क्या फायदा
But
लेने का
the
ऐसे शॉट
result
भाई।
is one that
कौन था
will
और ये?
make them suffer.
Security staff for each block. Please.
After all of that, Jim,
गेम
what
एक
are you
तरफा हो
thinking?
जाता है भाई।
Well,
अब ये
there was
माइनस
a
हो गए
distinct-
इतने, अब वापिस आऊंगा तब तक फिर बैंड चुत जाएगी गेमों के भाई। कितना ही खेल लो, या कि माँ का भोसड़ा इस गेम का भाई, कितना ही खेल लो कोई फायदा नहीं इस गेम का भाई। 5 पॉइंट चाहिए थे, अब 30 पॉइंट चाहिए फिर से। मेरी गांड मार लो एक बार वैसे निकलवा के, और मेरे को गांड मार लो मेरी एक बार लिटा के यहाँ पे। शांति तो मिले तेरे को, तेरी बहन की चूत तेरी साली गंड भरी है रे कोना में भाई, कसम से बोल रहा भाई, बहुत गंड भरी है भाई। क्या था इसके बीपी, क्या थे भाई? 7367 7367 12 अरे इसका नहीं हुआ है, ये सोहेल है ना जो बोल रहा था 1 मिलियन चले गए। 1 मिलियन जाने की खुशी तो है, लेकिन मोनेटाइज नहीं है, ये दुख है इसको बस। मेरे पास फर्स्ट एमएसन पैक का नेमार है, उसके पास कोई मोमेंटम ड्रिबलिंग नहीं है, एक्सलेशन वरस्ट है। अच्छा पहले वाला, शुरुआत वाला, हाँ उसके पास तो नहीं है भाई। मोमेंटम ड्रिबलिंग प्लस एक्सलेशन बर्स्ट बहुत अच्छी स्किल है, तभी तो मैं ये काका के लिए बोल रहा हूँ। इस काका के पास मोमेंटम ड्रिबलिंग प्लस एक्सलेशन बर्स्ट ही है, बहुत अच्छी स्किल है वाकई में, ये बहुत अच्छी स्किल है। किसने बोला अदर हुसैन भाई? अजय भाई है क्या इधर? क्या करेगा अजय का बता? मैच खेलना पहले लोड़े, बोलता बहुत है तू, चुप्पा मराऊंगा तेरा। अब उसको यूज़ करके क्या करो? अब क्या करेगा यूज़ करके? कर ले यूज़ भाई, एटलीस्ट सेकंड स्ट्राइकर तो यूज़ कर ही सकता है, सेकंड स्ट्राइकर तो कर सकता है यूज़। उससे अच्छा है हाँ हैज़ार्ड, और भी अच्छा है भाई हैज़ार्ड। किसने बताया मैं वो पूछ रहा हूँ, कहाँ से मिली ये न्यूज़? कहाँ से मिली न्यूज़? भी तो कहीं से मिली होगी।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Towering header! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Bristol are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
ये देख कुल्ले मटका रहा है यहाँ पे, ये सबसे बुरी आदत है ना इसकी।
Imaginative pass. Nicely worked. Oh, what has happened here? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Searching pass he's played there.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neymar, good driving run. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Hullet. And Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice defending, physical and effective. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Goes for goal! Neymar!
लॉन्ग रेंज भाई मार दिया उसने,
Showbiz!
लॉन्ग रेंज मार दिया और उसने नेमार ने भाई, अनएक्सपेक्टेड था ये।
They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this
नहीं भाई
comes as
नहीं,
no surprise. The fans here are
नहीं
pretty
हुसैन
fired up
भाई,
now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Yamal. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Neatly clipped into space. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Some really good ball movement. And here's Hullet. And this is Hazard. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Hazard! Hazard! The man's a genius! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curly.
It's Neymar!
Acceleration बस.
That is lovely. He's dealt with that really well. The Rossi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hullet, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Passes coming off in quick succession here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Ronaldinho. No, he refuses to take the bait. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Cristiano
देख ले.
Ronaldo! It's
आदत है
loose
इसकी.
and there's a race for the ball.
आदत है जाएगी नहीं.
Neymar. Yamal. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yamal going forward. And this is Hazard. Ronaldinho. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Hazard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Couldn't squeeze it through. Neymar. Real chance here. De Rossi. Hazard. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly
अबे
tested.
यार ये टट्टू बहन चोद भाड़े का. अबे लोड है क्या रे पे मादर चोदो. तेरी बहन की चूत तुम्हारी यार. साले ये क्या डबल टच कर ही नहीं रे मादर चोद के रंडी के साले.
Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Hullet,
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
and it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's an excellent interception.
ये प्लेयर चूतिया है भाई.
That signals the end of the first period.
अरे साले यार वो मेरा वाला बंदा यार कर ही नहीं रहा डबल टच यार.
Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start. to the
बढ़िया ताते
second
भाई
half.
आप बताओ कैसे हो.
Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are back underway. And that is a little undercooked. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. It's Inzaghi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Filippo Inzaghi is offering a wry smile there.
Can he get it through? That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Inzaghi. Knocks it into space. Vieira. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's on it. Can he get away? Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pirlo. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's managed to get free. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And they're quick to get it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Now it's Bale. Maldini. Knocks it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Good ball, good take. Almost an hour gone. And it's Inzaghi. Played back towards his own goal. Now this could be a chance. It's a good spell of possession, this. Puyol did just about enough to come. Bale! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Dink through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's put paid to the danger. Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Bristol really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Bale. Hullet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's a throw-in.
चेंज कर ले भाई, प्रेशर मिल रहा है तो.
He has found the way through.
अरे लोडू रे.
And it's Bale!
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. And it's Pirlo. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, shooting chance!
बहन चोद भाई, क्या हो रहा है ये बंदों को भाई इनको.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Rummenigge. Looking for options for movement.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Maldini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple...
And there's the
देख ले,
shot!
कर देना हरकतें दिखाएगा ये लॉन्ग रेंज ही चलेगी इसकी बस।
Neymar clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho. Stam spots it and intercepts. Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Hullet. For Bale. Bale. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Probing pass. That is good alertness. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Milan really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is Ronaldo. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well read. Nice interception. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read. De Rossi. No unnecessary risks. And added time is up. And there goes the whistle. What a game. What a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Hazard voted man of the match.
You can see the difference, bro. You can see the difference.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march
Total
through the middle.
pass,
Something
successful
they jumped
pass.
onto nice and early and
You
continuously
don't have total
exploited.
pass
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us
as
to the end of
mine
our coverage.
successful pass,
So
bro.
from us both, a very good evening.
आठ शॉट ऑन टारगेट। तेरा जिक्के अच्छी फॉर्म में है भाई। ये देख अब तो रेटिंग देख। जिक्के कहाँ गए तेरा? जिक्के तो 5 रेटिंग पे है भाई। तेरा 5 पे है तो मेरा भी 5 पे है भाई। ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? ओनली नेमार के ऊपर भाई मैच के पहला गोल भी तूने इसलिए खा लिया क्योंकि मैंने इसलिए खा लिया सॉरी क्योंकि मैंने चेंज किया ना तब वो साला डीएमएफ पे चेंज हो गया और मेरे को चेंज करना था मेरे सेंटर बैक पे, लेकिन वो सेंटर बैक पे चेंज नहीं हुआ शायद इसलिए क्योंकि नेमार के पास वो डीएमएफ था, सेंटर बैक उससे दूर था इसलिए वो चेंज नहीं हुआ। मेरे को 2 बार चेंज करना था। रूम मैच क्लोज्ड, कैरियर क्लोज्ड। कितना बोल रहा था भाई, कितना बोल रहा था। कितना बोल रहा था मैच के पहले भाई ये हो जाए। अजय भाई कहाँ है? अजय भाई यहाँ है। चेंजेस का टाइम ही नहीं मिला सेकंड। ओह भाई साहब वो तो सेम मेरे लिए भी तो है लागू भाई। तेरे को टाइम नहीं मिला तो मेरे प्लेयर्स भी तो चेंज करने थे, तब तो तूने चेंज किया नहीं। मैच तो बीच में रुका था, मैंने भी तो मेरे प्लेयर्स चेंज किए थे, तू भी कर सकता था उस टाइम पे। अब रोले भाई, 2 विन लिख ले चाहे कुछ लिख ले। यहाँ पे जो 7 बंदे थे उन लोगों ने 7 ने मैच देखा है भाई। हेलो भाई कल भी पेलना था भाई 4-2 से 4-2। साले जितने तेरे सक्सेसफुल पास, तेरे टोटल पास नहीं थे उतने मेरे सक्सेसफुल पास थे। हाँ, यमाल ने भी तो डबल टच कर दिया मिस। यही तो सबसे बड़ी गलती थी उस टाइम पे। पूरा बंदा एक तो यमाल ने किया, और वो मैंने जब उससे क्या बोलते हैं डेम्बेले से जब मैंने डबल टच ट्राई किया, वो चोप टर्न करने लग गया। उसने चोप टर्न किया वहां पे, फिर क्या करता भाई। पहले मैच में भी यही बोल रहा था भाई, तो 0 लेवल लेकिन भाई। जरूरी
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Ronaldinho. And the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods.
शॉट दबा दिया और
That was
गोल हो गया।
very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo. And here's Azar. And here's Dembele. Ronaldinho. Stam gets across to intercept that. It's a good foot in there. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Placing it. Mbappe! In he goes again. And there's a goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Puskas! And he's really put himself on the line here. Bristol with the corner. They're first. Neymar goes short. Ronaldinho. Oh, great leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Dembele. And here's Dembele. Hazard. Oh, that's superb. Great chance! Goal! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan cut there. Tries one from range. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Approaching the half-hour mark. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, important interception. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Puskas. He's gone for goal. It's hit the upright. Stam gets it clear. Pass is short and sharp. That's an errant pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a threatening ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now he's off and running. That's been cut out. Well played. Now it's Puskas. Pull it. Yamal. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Space for him to turn and look. Shot a goal! Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pirlo.
Oh, good read. That was well played,
There will
well
be
stopped.
added time.
And here's Hazard. Nice looking ball. And that signals the end of the first period. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
क्या
It
करें?
is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half. It's Dembele! Superb from Dembele! He's got himself an absolute peach. AC Milan are all square. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's straight offside. That has not gone well. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attack.
And the keeper has reacted
परफेक्ट डबल टच नहीं हुआ ये.
Yeah, he was
परफेक्ट
well
डबल
placed
टच
to
होता ना
deal
तो
with
ये
that.
शॉट मिस हो ही नहीं सकता था. उसने बस एक बार थोड़ा सा हरकत किया डबल टच वाला,
They've
लेकिन
got a
पूरा नहीं
healthy
किया उसने.
number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Vieira attempts a clearance. Out for a throw. Chance! Nice, just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The attendance for
De
this
Rossi
match-
plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. He's having a hit! Could be danger here. Good chance here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That is a little undercooked. Shifted it to the flank. Tries to play it. And the shot! The
नाइस.
finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
वेंडर सार भाई कहीं उछल कूद कर ही देता है लास्ट में भाई वो, वरना वो इतना अच्छा डबल टच भी अच्छा किया था ये माल ने, और ट्राई भी अच्छी थी ब्लीज करने वाली.
Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief. Always... It's Pirlo!
ये क्या चूतिया था भाई.
Tremendous from Pirlo!
ये देख हरकत देखी थी चूतिया थे बफन की भाई.
Really is a finish of the highest order.
ये देख पाँव के बीच में से खा रहा है गोल यार.
He has given that the
गोलकीपर का डिफरेंस है यहाँ पे, गेम प्ले का डिफरेंस नहीं है.
Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Bristol leading now. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He is through here. Pull it. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho! And yes, it's there! And surely
अब क्या
that
यूज करो तो
clinches
मैच ही
it.
हो गया भाई.
There really is no way back now. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Oh, that has changed the... It's Asa! Corner number 2 then. Takes a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hit the woodwork and out.
कितना तगड़ा, कितनी तगड़ी डिफेंस हो रही है भाई
Bludgeoned
उसकी.
away. Yamal is fouled.
कितनी तगड़ी डिफेंस हो रही उसकी। मिस होने वाले गोल भी, मतलब जो
It's a good
प्रॉपर
30,
दिख रहे हैं ना गोल,
35
वो भी
yards
मिस हो
out
जा रहे
this.
हैं।
Looking here to alter the direction of the game. And a terrific save for the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Puskás. Puskás! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 18.
Bristol have their second corner now.
16. Daniele De Rossi.
Neymar with the short one.
Number 19.
Can he finish?
Rossi. Number 7.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to make the challenge. Ronaldinho. He's got away. The ball goes. Oh, good climb. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Puskás really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos. That's been slipped
There will be
through.
5 minutes
Roberto
left.
Carlos. Stood up well to him there. Thuram. Pirlo. Now it's Puskás. That's a lovely, neat pass. 5 minutes to add. This is a promising build-up. Oh, easy pickings there. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read. And the referee brings it to a close.
वो नहीं,
Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone.
100 किधर गया, नीट भी हो गया अब तो। नीट में तो फील्डिंग सेट होगी उसकी। पुस्कस, पुस्कस तो क्या करेगा भाई, बफन नो मोर। वो भाई पिरलो वाला गोल देख। अरे भाई तेल घी सारा सब कुछ खत्म हो गया भाई इसका तो। चल एक और भेजना, सोइल इनवाइट भेज। एक और खेलते, लास्ट मैच, एक और लास्ट मैच खेलते चलो। खेला हो बे। भेज रहा है क्या इनवाइट? खेल लेंगे भाई, सबके साथ खेल लेंगे। भेजो भाई भेजो, रूम कोड भेजो तो कोई किसके साथ खेलना है वो। कल कोई नहीं, चलो कल खेल लेंगे भाई। भेजो भाई, रूम कोड भेजो। तात्या भाई यूट्यूबर है क्या? नहीं, वो बोल तो रहा था स्टार्ट करने की, पता नहीं इसने किया है नहीं किया, ये नहीं पता भाई। मेरा नेट अच्छा नहीं है यार, स्ट्रीम भी मुश्किल से चल रही है। कौन सी लोकेशन है भाई तुम्हारी? मान भाई क्या लोकेशन है भाई ऐसी जहाँ पे नेट नहीं है? आज के टाइम पे तो जियो है यार, इतनी फास्ट सर्विस है जियो की। तात्या कर दिया इनवाइट भाई तात्या। बाबू भट्टाचार्य भाई, इसका अगला, इससे अगला मैच खेलते हैं। यूपी सहारनपुर, तो यूपी सहारनपुर में तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए भाई। यूपी सहारनपुर तो अच्छी जगह होनी चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से तो भाई। मेरे हिसाब से तो देखो अच्छी जगह होनी चाहिए भाई। यूपी सहारनपुर मैं गया था, पता नहीं ये रास्ते में पड़ता है कहीं। सहारनपुर, सहारनपुर शायद मैं गया था, कोई इवेंट था कोई हमारा, तब मैं गया था यूपी सहारनपुर में। आई थिंक तो सहारनपुर गया हूँ मैं। अच्छा, मतलब एकेडमी वगैरह में रहते हो क्या वहाँ? हम्म? ऐसा है क्या, एकेडमी में रहते हो? मेरी वाली ने ब्रेकअप कर लिया तो मैं आपके पास आ गया।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque
ब्रेकअप
evening
तो
here.
भाई
A
ठीक है, बस
clear
ब्रेकअप ही
night,
किया,
all the ingredients for a showcase game.
वरना आजकल तो पता नहीं क्या क्या कर देते हैं भाई।
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're very much on the way now. And Cruyff!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
भाई मेरा मानना तो मैं बताऊँ,
Let's
देख
go
क्या
there
है
again, and so we'll have-
जीएफ वाले मामले में। मेरा मानना क्या है कि अगर आप किसी को लॉन्ग टर्म साथ रख सकते हो ना, तभी आप बनाओ। ये तो भाई कहीं पे भी मिल ही जाएंगी ये, जो मतलब अगर वैसे टाइम पास की ना, तो टाइम पास में कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है भाई। मैं अपने मतलब पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस से ही आपको ये बात बता रहा हूँ, एक तरह से ये मान लो। उसके साथ ही आप रहो जिसके साथ आपको अपने लॉन्ग टर्म, आप उससे चाहे समझने में टाइम लग जाएगा, लेकिन भाई ये ना हो कि कल को रिग्रेट फील हो बाद में। अब जैसे मतलब क्या होता है ना कि ये सब चीज़ें ना बाद में जब इंसान और थोड़ा मैच्योर हो जाता है ना, जब अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ में आ जाता है, तब या मतलब एक तरह से ये मान लो कि कमाने वाली उम्र में आ जाता है इंसान, तब ये बातें ठीक है भाई, समझ में आती है। तब तक तो ठीक है। पढ़ने वाली उम्र में भाई हमारी भी थी गर्लफ्रेंड बहुत, तो लेकिन उसका कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है मेन, क्योंकि आपको मतलब एक तरह से अगर लव मैरिज भी करनी है तो बंदे को सिलेक्ट करने में ही टाइम लग जाता है भाई। ये नहीं कि भाई 4 दिन की चांदनी और बहन चो तभी लड़की सिलेक्ट हो गया, ऐसा थोड़ी ना होता है भाई। 4 दिन गुजारने में और पूरा जीवन गुजारने में बहुत ज़्यादा फर्क है भाई।
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe.
It's Asa! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything
अब तो मैं
was.
बनाता ही नहीं भाई, अब तो ना टाइम पास वाली बनाता ना वो बनाता, अब तो मन ही नहीं करता। ठीक है, वैसे ही थोड़ा
Argentina are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point
अब मन
being
नहीं
to
करता
go
भाई।
back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals. That's the plan. Nice looking ball.
अब तो बस शादी करेंगे डायरेक्टर।
Pirlo,
और गोल
always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. We've got 5 minutes till half time. Oh, good looking ball. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cruyff. That's been slipped through. It's loose now and they want to get
ये
it
अच्छा
back.
था भाई, पास अच्छा था
Finish
लेकिन
certainly
उसने
didn't match
टच
the
करवा
build-up.
दिया।
He looks so composed.
हाँ, नेक्स्ट मैच आपके
That
साथ।
is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of
कितनी
industrial
होंगी?
intent thus far. A little
कितनी होंगी
inspiration
आपको
and
क्या लगता है?
inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
आप अपने मन से एक नंबर बताओ मेरे को,
Milan
कितनी हो
trailing
सकती
by
है?
the tightest of margins at half-time.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, obviously things.
फिर
were
मैं
not
उससे
good, Peter.
above बता
It
दूंगा या
seems
below
the
बता
team
दूंगा।
were just a bit too busy
आप एक नंबर बताओ।
playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitutions taking place.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now that's well seen too. Desai. Van Dijk is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Owen. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Pirlo. And here's the chance to counter. Great vision. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Cruyff. And this is Hazard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
अब हो भाई, अब हो, ये तो बहुत ही कम नंबर है।
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Puskas. Van Dijk producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Gullit. And here's Hazard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is Dembele! Oh, he's hit the bar! Has another go! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
ये भी अब हो भाई।
Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And the pass is intercepted. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Azar. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Substitution for Milan, number 18, Hullet. Coming on the field is
करीब करीब
To the last 5 minutes.
35-40 के आसपास
Gerrard. The ball looks a good one.
करीब
And this
करीब
is
बताया मैंने
pushing.
इसके तो
He's had a
करीब
shot.
35-40
Oh wow, that's crazy. So
मतलब
is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
स्कूल टाइम से लेके अब तक की
And that really is so impressive. Oh, that's
इतनी तो
wonderful
आराम
to
से
See,
होगा
the run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Argentina now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the referee
Satyavai.
brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the
इसकी
contrary,
क्या
perhaps
टिप्स है इसकी कोई टिप्स नहीं है भाई जिसको आना होता है वो अपने आप ही आ जाता है भाई भाई भट्टाचार्य भाई भेज दो एक बार जरा ना रूम कोड भेज दो भाई ओके वेट अ सेकंड 2113 1853 ये तो है भाई गर्मी बहुत ज़्यादा है भाई प्ले बॉय स्कूल कॉलेज टाइम में सोचते थे कि काश इसी में चले जाते सोचते थे कॉलेज टाइम में कि भाई क्योंकि उस टाइम पे क्या था ना कि मतलब हर तरह के फ्रेंड थे तो ऐसे भी बंदे थे भाई जो मतलब क्या होता ना जैसे आप किसी संगत में रहते हो तो वैसा वैसा थोड़ा बहुत आपकी पर इफेक्ट आना शुरू हो जाता है तो ऐसा था कि मतलब देखो कहना तो नहीं चाहिए लेकिन बुरी चीज़ें है ये उस टाइम पे बैट लगती थी कि किसकी ज़्यादा गर्लफ्रेंड होगी कॉलेज टाइम पे तो वो चीज़ें गलत ही हैं एक तरह से भाई ये कोई मतलब
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing
दिल तो भाई
insights
क्या
will be
तोड़ता हूँ
Jim
भाई मैं तो
Begley.
दिल तो
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Brazil have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, delicious!
Triple
Such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That is a great pick out. They're urging him to shoot. And a chance! Azar. Pirlo. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Milan restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they...
He's had a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Hullet. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Yamal. The pass is intercepted.
Brazil really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. The less said about that pass, the better. Pirlo. The arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Zanetti. Kimmich really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
राम राम बड़े भाई नेटवर्क तो भाई कैसे इंप्रूव कर सकते हो ग्राफिक्स को कम कर लो लो ग्राफिक्स पे खेल लो बिल्कुल
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
बिल्कुल लो ग्राफिक्स पे खेल लो
Goes
बिल्कुल
down, but nothing given. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Azar! Azar! He is just a joy!
वही रखे मैंने अभी मैंने जस्ट वही चेंज किया था हेलो आदि भाई क्या हाल चाल
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Milan with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. He has found the way through. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well played. There's the shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
तो कोई ऐप नहीं है उसका भाई
And that is indeed the final.
कोई ऐप नहीं उसका नेटवर्क इंप्रूव करने का
High octane, high tempo, high scoring.
कोई
That
ऐप
was quite a
अगर किसी ऐप का लेगा भी तो फिर वो काम नहीं करेगा, वर्क ही नहीं करेगा वो जो है उसको और ख़राब कर देगा, दिक्कत वो हो जाएगी। जैसे जैसे एक दो ऐप हैं जो वो समय यूट्यूबर है कोई, वो आदि जानता है शायद, आदि पता नहीं, अजय भाई जानते हैं। वो वो कोई बताता है ऐप, लेकिन वो काम का नहीं है भाई। मेरे तो काम आया नहीं भाई, वो किसी को आया होगा तो पता नहीं, मेरा तो उसने ख़राब और कर दिया था।
Oh, that's big chance! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable.
स्क्रिप्ट ना होगी तो भी डिले से इतना परेशान हो जाएगा इंसान, फिर क्या करेगा।
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan have their lead. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered low. The keeper gets his hands on it. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a sharp finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all
ना
about positioning.
टीम से नहीं
He
होगा
knew
भाई।
instinctively where to be.
आप
should
दो
the
चार
keeper
मैच
have
जीत
gone
सकते हो, ये
a
नहीं कि
little jittery.
कंटिन्यूसली आप 3 बार से जीत के टॉप कर लोगे।
And that means
उसके लिए
just
फिर
one
आपका
thing.
गेम प्ले भी उतना
Match
बीस्ट लेवल का
ball.
होना चाहिए भाई।
Great chance! It's hit the upright. Roberto Carlos. Bullet, who is rarely short on confidence. Pass is coming off in quick. It's Dembele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
हाँ वो तो, लेकिन आप बोल रहे हो ना कि ज़्यादा बंदे यूज करते हैं तो 30 Mbps से स्पीड बढ़ेगी तो obvious सी बात है भाई, वो तो फर्क तो पड़ेगा।
That has been knocked clear. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kimmich. And it's Dembele. Hazard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chance! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
गेम प्ले बोल रहा 0 है।
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pirlo. This is a promising build-up. Into the last quarter of an hour. Maldini gets across to intercept that. And that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! Goal! Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well.
अगर अकेले यूज करोगे तो फिर 100 Mbps तक ठीक है, अकेले यूज करने वाले हो तो।
And he got it right.
Brazil leading now.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up.
And the shots!
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Milan are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to...
Real chance! And one more try! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very impressive.
Goes for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Pirlo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's having a go! And there goes their last chance. Milan did lead.
अच्छा गेम था भाई,
They
बढ़िया गेम
controlled,
था,
but they managed.
एक नंबर गेम है, बढ़िया। 1815 भाई, जीरो बोल रहा है। मेरे तो साले 1815 हो ही नहीं रहे। 3 बारी मैंने ट्राई कर लिया, लेकिन 1797, 95 यहाँ से 3 बारी मैं वापस चला गया। देख मेरे ये देख 1770 है, बता। डिवीजन 1 अभी हुआ नहीं है, देख ऑब्जेक्टिव में देखिए, डिवीजन 1 के सारे पड़े हैं ना अभी पेंडिंग, देख ले अभी हुआ नहीं डिवीजन 1। और कितने मैच खेल चुका मैं, देख 30, 20, 50, 60, 70 मैच के करीब होने वाले हैं। 70 मैचेस होने वाले हैं और 54 की विन स्ट्रिक है। ये 3 मैच लगातार जीता था, 4th मैच फिर से हरा दिया। ये लास्ट मैच था, डिवीजन 1 हो जाता उसके बाद, लेकिन कैसे हो जाता, जब तक कोनामी है कैसे हो जाता। फा भाई साहब, अरे बाबू भाई, एक नंबर गेम भाई, बढ़िया, नाइस बाबू भैया। हाँ, मोमेंट तो कैसे हो गया आपके साथ डिवीजन 1 करने के बाद, मेरे साथ हो रहा है भाई, गद्दारी कर बे।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Milan against Milan.
Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle. Bale, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. a huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter. And I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
And here's Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pirlo. Looking to play him in. Kvaratskhelia. Great defending, strong and determined. He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Van Nistelrooy! And he couldn't finish.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
डेम्बेले आया है क्या आज भी? किस पोजीशन का है डेम्बेले आज? RWF आया है या सेंटर फॉरवर्ड आया है? मैंने तो देखा ही नहीं भाई.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Either side, yet able to find the net. That's been cut out. Well played. Pirlo. Oh, super bell! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Chance, surely! Goal, Milan! The first significant strike.
अरे यार पैसे ही नहीं है यार
That
साथ
really
में.
is quite fabulous. All
कोई
his
दे
own
भी नहीं रहा
doing.
ना इस बार
Yeah,
भाई.
having the
दिक्कत वो
thrust
है.
to get there is one thing, having the composure to
मैंने
score
बोल रहा था कि भाई
is another.
वापस रिटर्न कर दूंगा लेकिन
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to
बॉस
be
को मैंने
a bit
बोला
more
बॉस बोला कि भाई
expansive, although they'll be
मेरे को
wise to
EMI
be
देनी है. अगर मेरे को
cautious
एक
for
EMI
now.
नहीं देनी पड़ी फिर मैं दे दूंगा. मेरे को
And
कोई
here's
दिक्कत नहीं है.
Bale. Now this could be applies the
तो
finish.
तेरी EMI जाएगी तब तक तो मेरी
Nice.
EMI चली जाएगी.
Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Platini will not want to lose out here. Not against this opponent. Big chance.
देख ले बैक टू बैक गोल मार दिया.
That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Milan are looking to break at pace. Rijkaard makes the interception. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
ये देख अब
It's the end of the first
ऐसे मौके पे ये ऐसे विसल बजाता है भाई. अभी काउंटर नहीं कर रहा था मैं. एक सेकंड और रुक जाता तो क्या बड़ी मामला आती फिर.
And it's level pegging at half time.
हरकतें है भाई ये. लेकिन
Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter.
RWF है तो वो जो जो अभी आएगा ना क्या बोलते हैं उसको
Both will keep
जो
this
शो
open
टाइम
and
आएगा वो भी RWF ही आएगा भाई.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to
Can he finish? It's there!
बफन तो चूतिया हो गया एकदम
Here
भाई.
we go. And it couldn't be
ये देखना
much
कितना
better.
कितनी
He was
गांडू गोल खा रही है बहन की
He's
लोड़ी.
just
ये
managed. The apple
बहुत
on top
चूतिया
of
हो
the
गया भाई.
tree.
ये बहुत चूतिया हो गया भाई वास्तव में भाई.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
उसने पलट के गोल मारा और उसने चूतिए ने खा लिया गोल.
Milan have have their lead. Look, he's chance for a shot.
बड़ा चूती है भाई ये.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Maldini with the clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. Robertson is in a really good position out wide. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. Impressive jump. And it's in.
Zero
A
performance.
two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A wonderful delivery and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Yamal. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. So what can they make of this? Oh, super find. Picked out brilliant. And Messi! It's loose and it's cut back out to him. Inzaghi finds himself offside.
Substitution for Milan. Number 17.
अब क्या पता ब्लीच कलर भी दे दे.
Now introduce the first of their
ये तो
substitutions.
देखना
This
पड़ेगा ना
could
भाई
be a
क्या
bit of a
आएगा.
nightmare scenario for
फिनोमिनल
the
फिनिशिंग
defense,
प्लस ब्लीच कलर
as
भी दे
you're
सकते
going
हैं.
to be
कुछ भी
facing
दे
a
देंगे
very
यार.
willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
एक्सलेशन ब्रश प्लस ब्लीच कलर दे दिया. यही सब देंगे और क्या देंगे उसको.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting.
Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. Right back in the game. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
हेलो ब्रो.
Substitution for Milan. Number 22.
So we have movement on both
तो
benches.
ये तो कंफर्म हो ही गया कि नेक्स्ट थर्सडे को भी वही आएगा.
Well, I think they
नेक्स्ट
have every
थर्सडे को भी
chance
कोई
of
बिग टाइम ही
leveling this
आएगा
now,
भाई.
Pete.
Shoots! Could have
Next
won it
Thursday
there
go.
and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
19. Messi.
And it's Hullet.
Number 13.
Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Taking place.
Azar! And it's
चूतिया
hit
लग
the woodwork and out.
चूती अलग है भाई. एकदम चूती अलग है भाई. इसमें कोई शक ही नहीं है भाई.
Hazard is clearly
शक वाली बात तो
beaten
छोड़ी ही नहीं
but he
कोनामी
needs
ने
to
भाई.
shake it off and go again.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Costa Curta. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Danny Olmo. He's found a way through.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Messi. Oh, takes a shot!
What a save!
Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
No, he's
छोड़
managed
दिया।
to misplace that.
वाह रे वाह।
Danny Olmo.
तेरी माँ की चूत।
Added time is up. And
हाय
there goes the whistle.
रे मार दिया राउंड ने
Milan
बहन की
played
लोड़ी
pulled it
गेम
apart in what has
वाला
been a very exciting game. A game that began so
ऐसा बहुत बड़ा
promisingly
गेम
from their
नहीं देखा भाई।
perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
That parking in the area around the stadium
Your
is
reflections then, Jim.
Milan just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
ये बता बहन की चूत बता क्या लोला भर लो उसकी ज्ञान में बता क्या कर दो बादर चोद तेरी बहन की चूत अरे माँ का बोस